Ahoy there, chummers, and welcome to another Shadowrun review. And today we have our first 4th edition source book, Vice. What is Vice? Well, Vice is essentially the source book for all things in the criminal underworld, from gangs to cartels, the mafia, yakuza, you name it, it is in this book. Let's take a look at the back of the book and see what it says there as it's out of focus. It says illegal is a strong word. It means you're doing something that the government doesn't want you to do. You'd never do anything like that, right? Or would you? Dun dun dun. It might be that some laws are misguided. It's civil disobedience and a moral imperative to oppose those laws. Gandhi taught us that. My friends and I, we're here to help you make these difficult moral choices. We'll even provide you with a support network if someone objects to your strong moral compass. And hey, if everything works out, maybe all of us might come out ahead. Don't worry, we've got your back. Vice is a source book for Shadowrun 4th edition. It provides a detailed look at all levels of organized crime, from the major transnational syndicates like the Yakuza, the Triads, and the Mafia, to the smallest street gangs and specialist organizations. History, personality, and membership of these groups are provided, along with suggestions on how best to use them as key players in a Shadowrun campaign. The crimes they commit, the metahumans they recruit, the law enforcement they oppose, and the Shadowruns they sponsor are all in here. Whether your team of runners works in concert with the criminal underworld or tries to oppose it, Vice offers new insights and options to your campaign. So, like I said, in this book, you are going to find everything you wanted to know about the criminal underworld in Shadowrun. It goes into, different types of crime. It goes into the mafia, the yakuza, the triads, the oh god, there's so much in here. The Vori, the ghost cartels, different ethnic syndicates like the Fanti Pirates, the Kabul Mafia, the Solpa Rings, different gangs, both physical and matrix, and street gangs, go gangs, whiz kid gangs, everything, literally everything that you could want to know about crime in Shadowrun is in this book. And it also has information on how to use everything in this book, and it also has different rules. Well, I don't want to say different rules, but it's different suggestions on how law enforcement interacts with all of these different organizations, and how to use all these different organizations in your games as well. So there is so much, so much information in this book, and it is a thick, chonkin book. I mean, look at that. It is, most of the source books in 4th edition are rather long, but this book is almost 200 pages, 191 pages of nothing but information about the criminal underworld in Shadowrun. Everything that you could possibly want to know about the Mafia, how they recruit, how they operate, their history, how they work in different regions, what some of the major players are, what kind of Shadowruns they'll sponsor for you, what kind of crimes are they into, how do they build their business, and so on and so forth. The cartels, the ghost cartels. If you want some runners, if you got some runners that want to, go all Miami Vice and try and become Tony Montana or something like that, Vice is the book that's going to help you do it. There's a lot of stuff in this book, a lot of different information in this book, and the book itself is actually a pretty good read. I've read through it only once, and it was years ago, which is why it's kind of going to be a little bit of a thin review, a little bit of a thin review, just because it's been so long since I've actually picked up this book and read it. As you can tell, it's in fairly good condition. I think this might have been one of the last source books I bought in Shadowrun before I took a break from all of it for a couple of years. I want to say this is one of the last books that I bought, and that's why it's so clean and pristine. But it really is a great book. It's well written. It jam packed with everything you need to throw one of these syndicates into your game and make it into a believable organization, and indeed make the organization itself a living, breathing character. Again, as always, you can pick this up on Drive-Thru RPG. Catalyst Game Labs has most of the Shadowrun PDFs available through there. I think there's only a couple that are not, but Vice is definitely one of them. If you can find it, I would recommend getting it. If you can find it on a physical copy, you could probably get it from eBay. I would say probably for about, what, $20 or something like that. It's probably not going to be too terribly expensive. But if you can find the physical copies are always better, in my opinion, because you can't do this with a PDF. You just can't. Something about holding an actual book in your hands that is just so much more satisfying. So yeah, Vice, get it. It'll help you run your criminal organizations, and it'll make for a better game, even if you're just a player in a Shadowrun game. If you just get this for your information, you will not regret it. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave this video right here. Let me know what you think about Vice in the comments section below. Have you used this book before? Do you have it? What did you think of it? Or do you not like it? Let me know what you think of this book in that comment section. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to leave this video right here, and we're going to roll the outro. And that's the chip truth, chummers. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more Shadowrun content. Hit that notification bell so you will always know when I upload a brand new Shadowrun video, and until next time, remember to shoot straight and never, ever deal with a dragon.